back to the channel, guys. We got some rain. Yeah, we had some rain last night, and I'm down here at the shop. I got to go pick up 2 more pallets of sod, you guys, to finish off the project that we were working on. While we were out mowing Friday, we had a client approach us and ask us if we do sod, and since I was going to pick up sod already today, I said, sure, yeah, we do. So, you know, I wasn't going to take on any more projects, but it's not going to be too bad. It's just we got to excavate out a 720 square feet of area of old sod, and then we're going to put in new sod for them. So we got that going on this morning. I got to hook up the trailer, the dump trailer. I'm taking the dump trailer again, hook it up to the 2015 GMC Denali. And yeah, I'm just gonna go get that. This week we're doing a lot of maintenance and miscellaneous projects, nothing big until probably the following week or the week after. Then we'll get to the big projects after that. When I first started, I would take on every project, right? Any project, every project, any price, just to get work. And I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying that's when I started. And then as I was learning the business, I was trying to figure out what did I like to do. It seemed like I liked everything, right? But it seemed like the more I put my hands into a lot of different projects, different businesses, I was just everywhere. I don't know how I handled it, to be honest with you guys. I don't know how I did it, but we did it for those years. I'm starting to realize that I need to focus on just the lawn care and my embroidery business. I don't know, you guys, in the future, like I said, landscaping is the first gonna go, and then eventually the lawn care and snow removal might go. You know, I might drop them off as well. Like, don't do that anymore. Just because my heart is as well with the embroidery, screen printing business, t-shirt business. Many of you guys don't know, while I was doing landscaping, lawn care, I think 2010, around 2010, 11, I had a t-shirt business. I started out in that little office of mine in between the big office and the embroidery shop, the big production part. The big part used to be a laundromat, and so I started off doing that, dabbling in that, but I didn't make any money. I couldn't get that off the ground. And now this t-shirt business is just blowing up, and there's more demand. It needs more of my time. With the shortage of help and hard to find help for landscaping, I might just dial it down to the embroidery shop. That's why I'm not taking any more projects, any more jobs of any sort that's landscaping, lawn care, or anything. We're not taking on new clients. So that's what is happening. It's just taking too much of my time away from all those other things. I can't concentrate in the shop, building the shop, because there's stuff that I need to do and work that needs to be done in there to help the team and that business grow. Guys, I've learned it's hard to say no, hard to turn down projects, but it's almost like a rat race. If I don't say no, then I keep spinning in that wheel and never get off it. And finally this year, I've been very firm this year of saying no and just turning on projects. And so that's what's happening. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And so let's go ahead and hook up the trailer and go get sod. Got done hooking up the trailer, so I'm gonna head to the embroidery shop, screen printing shop, and talk to the girls quick before I leave and go pick up the sod, because I rearranged stuff and I put up that monitor and I put numbers on the totes so they can pull up projects by the number as well on the totes. So I gotta go over there and let them know what's going on, and they know a little bit, but they just haven't seen. I just want to clarify a little bit of what is happening there, because you guys, on them totes that I bought and now I labeled them, every time they stage the job before it goes into production, the sales team, sales department, what they'll do is they're gonna note in the back-end system what tote it's in, so that way the production knows exactly which tote number the work is gonna be in, so they don't have to like flip through or look through the totes just to find which one is which job goes where. And so that's what's happening with them totes. Just trying to get more efficient and just have streamline it and be more organized, you guys. Because as the business grows, it's going to be harder to put systems in place if we don't do it now when we're small, you know. So I noticed that as each business grows, there's always going to be problems and issues. I understand, and that's part of business. Morning. Did you see I numbered these totes?
Yeah.
So Nicole and them, they'll assign it to the job order under notes. Okay. And come over here, this computer will just be for the calendar and this right here. That's all. It's going to show just that for you guys. And so if anything that's questionable here, and say it's like, okay, we're late. Why are we late? You guys don't know what's going on.
When you do it by due date, can you do it like the opposite? Because all of this goes like all...
First. This goes first.
But that's September.
Yeah.
That's all last.
Yeah, that just came. Look, this one just came, so they got to fix this right here. This Michelson. Mm-hmm. I don't know why it kicked in like that. Okay. So they got it on their back end.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the only one on order.
That's the only one on first. And so, like the locals, what's this one here? This one.
A blanket that I don't know
when
she brought it in because there's no date on there. So I don't know.
Then why don't, when you don't know, you should just go ask them. Just
well,
ask.
I doubt they're going to know either when the date was, because there's no date.
If there's no dates on stuff and it's miscommunication between all of us, we have to speak up. We can't just...
Yeah, that's
and
what
I'm gonna
we do
that,
say
yeah.
we need date. That's why we want something
we
like
need
this.
Date. I know,
yeah,
that's why this is in
that's
system.
why we brought it up.
That's why I said, okay, if
why.
Just say, if it's not clear and it's their fault, just bring it up, guys. Just speak
and it's
about
not
it.
anybody's fault,
No.
but that's why we brought, because...
Who took Barry's order? Barry shirts.
Remember him coming in.
Okay, who wrote this then? Okay, we need dates on everything, okay?
Yep.
We need them in the system.
Yeah, this one has been here for at least 2 weeks.
Okay, so this is the thing, come here. How come there's no communication between everybody here when there's no dates and stuff? Everybody has to communicate. When it's out here on production, even we have this, if she forgets, just go and tell her, ask her. I don't, because I'd rather have this out. You guys communicate. It's nobody's, like, I'm not trying to point fingers at anybody here. Everybody's got to be responsible and take communication to each other. We can't just leave stuff out here and not do them. You know, I know we all make mistakes. And it's just like, okay, like, just like these hats, you know, it's you guys, it's a mistake, right? You guys I understand we make mistakes. What are we doing about those?
talking about your traffic and drive by exposure. Do you think that helped? I know you have a huge sign out front too. Do you think that helped drive sales or no?
Alright guys, so I'm on my way back, but I didn't talk much about what happened this morning. I wanted to share a little bit of what happened this morning. Those are the types of things we go through in our shop. It's not that I'm mad or upset at the team. We just have to, when there's a problem and stuff, we just have to, I always speak on it, you know, address it, put a system in place, put some kind of a process in place so we can control these, mitigate these problems or issues. And you know, it's the hardest thing is for any of us is to communicate, you know, and I try my best. I'm not the perfect boss or the best, like I don't know it all for management, but I'm doing my best to communicate with the team, and at the same time the team has to communicate with the team, you know, the people they're working with. And so this morning we just we're just getting so busy that like our local stuff now, our local stuff now has to get entered into the system. The work does. And so, and I was telling the team as well that any notes and stuff, we can add that internally if we need to, like to communicate back and forth with each other. I guess the more notes and communication, the better. That's the way I see it. And the team's doing a great job, you guys. The team is doing a great job, but you know, it's everybody reacts to problems and issues differently. Everybody does, and you know, we address it and we just move forward. That's all we can do is address it and move forward, talk about it and move forward. And that's what we did this morning. It's the part of growing pains, you guys, in a business, and we have to have the team all on the same page. And like I said, it's just part of growth, and we just have to handle it, because problems are always going to come up, and we just got to address it a certain way. And I just wanted the team to communicate and just talk to each other more, you know, share our thoughts, share our inputs. And it's when we tell each other something or say something to one another and like what we think, I don't want it to come off as we're bossing each other around, you know. And it's not. It's just we're trying to figure this stuff out, and we're trying to help each other. And so that's what we had this meeting about this morning, is just going through the process and procedures of what we need to do, the new things that we need to implement. And I know that we're going to make mistakes, you guys. I know that we're going to lose money on bad prints or bad embroidery or stuff like that. It's going to happen, no doubt. But we just gotta minimize it and not have things happen like that, you know. I mean, overall, Amy, Nicole, Ashley, and Emily, You know, they've been doing a great job. All the team is growing with the business, because if we don't grow with the business and adapt and change, it's going to be very difficult to work here at the Daily Hustle store, because it's about growth, it's about change, it's about transparency, and meeting our customers' expectation. So it's like anything in life. We're going to have problems, we're going to have issues, and if we don't talk about it, we don't address it, we don't identify it, then our life and our relationship doesn't get any better or stronger. And that's the way I see things in life. And you know, it's just like when I quit drinking. Yeah, it's been 17 years since I've quit drinking, and I know how hard that was, to quit drinking and quit drinking and partying and all that stuff. And the reason why it was hard is because change was difficult for me, you know. And we're so used to just doing what we do that when change or things come up, it's very hard to adapt and be different. And so, yeah, 17 years ago, I quit drinking, and I always implemented all the steps and processes that I took to stay clean and stay sober. I put that into my life. That's what I think has helped me get to where I'm at today, is those being able to change and adapt and let down my guard, and you know, and be vulnerable, and to change. And so that's that same thing that happens in business. We all have to change, we all have to adapt to changes. And so yeah, I'm gonna share a lot of things with you guys, that, you know, what we go through. And I'm not glorifying anything. It's the real and the honest truth of what happens in the shop. It's not that my team is doing a bad job. It's that's what happens in the shop. We make mistakes, we're human, and we just have to correct things. And if we don't correct it, then the business could suffer. You know, we all could suffer. We all could not have what we have today. And so that's why it's very important for me to motivate and hopefully keep everybody energized. And I hope everybody does stay energized, and knowing that we are making progress, you know. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And right now I'm heading back to the shop and pick up Bob, and then we're gonna go get this sod project done today. So let's head back.